Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of F1 2013 Career Mode here on the channel. It's been a minute because of my internet outages, but we are back with Bahrain here today. Now, is this an exciting one on the way? We've been having some back and forth with Hamilton, as well as we picked up our first win recently. We currently lead the World Drivers' Championship at 61 points to Hamilton's 58. Vettel, Webber, and Alonso, the rest of the top 5. Going into Bahrain, not quite sure what to expect for this one on pace. Let's go find out in qualifying. Alright, qualifying underway here in Bahrain now as we head down towards this first corner. Here we go, and I'm going to brake right between the 100 and 150, kind of like what I do in F1 23, and you know what, might have been a little bit too cautious on that one. Sebastian Vettel out to an early advantage here now as I'm trying to remember what button my curves are, and I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here, so eventually I'm going to narrow it down to one of them. It's just, when will that happen? Maybe it's the green button on my wheel. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay, the curves are working again. When you take a break for a couple of weeks, it's so easy to forget, of course, when your F1 23 keybinds are a bit different now. As we grilled the fronts there. Qualifying's been pretty good this season, but I don't like our chances after that. Alright, out of the final turn. We didn't lose too much more time over the rest of the lap, but Hamilton goes to the top of the board, so he's going to be pole. We definitely didn't get what we needed. P11, yeah, it's a bit off. And you can see Alonso, Vettel less than a tenth of a second off, and then Webber on down. It starts to really open up, but definitely made a few mistakes there on that lap, but I don't see why we can't slice our way through the field and pass a bunch of cars in turn 1. So let's get ready to roll. Alright, we're ready to roll here. Right behind Roman Grosjean, you got Hulkenberg there on the right side in the Sauber. We're going to get ready to roll 14 laps of racing. I'm moving the brakes to the rear once again. That's just where I'm most comfortable. But we're underway here for the Bahrain Grand Prix in the daytime still here. When did they switch to nighttime? Was it 14 or 15? Honestly, I have no idea because I still wasn't even watching F1 when they raced at Bahrain in the day. Vettel wide over there. Perez nearly into the side of him here. I can't see what's going on. Yes, I can. I can look over there, but holy crap, it's getting spicy. The starts in this game, always wild here compared to F1 2012 when we did that career mode. I'm about to run into the back right there of Raikkonen now. Thankfully, I got on the brakes enough. Bit of a lockup there. Perez getting bullied off circuit just about by Kimi Raikkonen now, and we have gone through into P6. So, bit of a sloppy start, but at the same time, I mean, we gained a good chunk of track position here. We've had speed all season long, so I'm not too concerned yet about where we are. We've been faster than Hamilton for the most part. Australia, definitely we were not. However, I don't see why we can't be faster than him here today. Let's go make a move on Raikkonen right here. We got that slipstream. He doesn't seem to have a lot for us now. I'm going to swing over to the right side. I'm going to go around the outside there, at least try to. Nearly had some contact there with the rear diffuser. Was there contact there? I saw my hand go up, but nonetheless, we get through. Now he's under attack from Perez, but it looks like Perez gets the short end of that stick once again. So up into P5 towards the end of this first lap. Ferrari way wide off circuit in the background there. That's Felipe Massa. Somebody knocked a cone all over the place here in turn 1. That was not me. Down into turn 10, we are closing the gap. We got cones again on the throwing all over. What are we doing here, boys? We continue, though, closing in on the back of Sebastian Vettel. Not by much, but we are definitely reeling him in here now, so I'm pretty happy with the pace currently in this car. Alright, DRS about to be enabled here at the end of lap 2, so 1.8 seconds. We gained about 0.4 of a second on lap 2, so I mean, at that rate, we're going to get to Seb right around that pit window, because our pit window, I'll pull it up, is about lap 6. Yeah, we'll be pitting on lap 6 here. So we got some time to make this happen, but I'm not too concerned. That second run usually feels so much different in these older games than that first run. But yeah, I mean, we have got the pace here. It's just about putting it to the advantage. I don't know if we have enough for Hamilton. We did just set the fastest lap, however. Oh yeah, we are closing in now. We are absolutely on it right now. We're hitting all the marks. Hamilton is not driving away, and I'm feeling probably the best I've ever felt in these older F1 games so far, just between the car and the track combination, so I'm feeling pretty good. Hamilton loses the lead. Hamilton has lost the lead here to Mark Webber, and there's a, man, they are just throwing the cones everywhere today, but Vettel was trying to pounce there, and then he got some Fernando Alonso putting some pressure on Lewis now as well, so Hamilton's struggling quite hard. We are all over the back of Seb. I'm going for it. This is such a awkward spot to try and make this move, but you know what? He left himself vulnerable. We got to go for it. So up into 4th place we go. Hamilton's just up the road, and Webber is driving away. The question is, can he stay ahead with the DRS that Hamilton's going to have? Alonso going for a move on Hamilton into turn 1, and he makes it happen. Hamilton is just not having the pace here in the race that he showed. Oh my God, we're fine. I got a little bit too aggressive on the throttle there, but so far a lot better Bahrain than last season. If you guys remember in F1 2012 Bahrain, it was a bit of a disaster, and of course towards the end I actually shifted down to neutral in turn 1 and wrecked myself, so that was a bit awkward. So the goal is to just not do that today. My God, I just destroyed the left front. Go Seb. Holy crap, I just couldn't stop the car right there. I don't even think I braked that late. It's just that left front went on me, so that was not good. So there's our first error of the day here in Bahrain. All right, we are boxing this lap here down through the final turn. Let's see what Seb does now, if he pits or not. Looks like the Ferrari of Alonso pits. Seb's going to come in, a bit of a late call there, but he does come into the box nonetheless. So Webber, Hamilton stay on track. We're going to come in, put on the orange. Is that orange? I call it orange. Orange stripes as we're going to get ready to go back on track here now. So I'm curious to see, with Hamilton and Webber staying out that extra lap, how that is going to differ here once we come back around. I imagine they will be boxing at the end of this lap here now. It's very close with Gutierrez here now, but we will stay ahead. Oh, he just ran into the back of me. All right, he just straight up drove into the back of us, but we're fine. Hamilton, fastest lap right there. How about that? I am all over the place right there, but DRS going to be enabled. He set the fastest lap when he entered the pits. That's odd. Nonetheless, here we go. Gonna lunge it up the inside. Hamilton's way out in front of us, actually, here as we head down into turn 1 on Vettel. Up into 4th place again. Hamilton's back up into 2nd. Webber comfortably out in front. So we got some work to do if we're gonna go run those guys down here, but honestly, never say never. I think we can make it happen. I am just now looking at the track map and noticing that Hamilton has run down Mark Webber and passed him. So Hamilton's back to the point here, leading in Bahrain when he struggled so hard earlier for pace, and now here he is in command once again. So 3.3 seconds the gap between myself and Alonso, and I don't think we're going to really see it decrease a whole lot. We only gained 0.3 of a second on the last lap. Never say never, we can still get there, but definitely a challenge. Another 0.3 that lap, 5 laps to go. Obviously, doing the math, we're not going to get there. Hamilton is just flying now. I mean, he is absolutely hauling the mail. 9/10, no, sorry, what did we run? I don't even remember what we ran. Was it 34.4? It was about 7/8 of a second faster than me that lap, and my lap was all right. So, yeah, Hamilton's flying. All right, so we got 4 to go, and 2.6 seconds is the gap. We ran a pretty decent lap right there. 1:33.7. Hamilton, though, goes again better. I mean, actually, Fernando Alonso goes through now on Mark Webber. So into 2nd place, Fernando down to 3rd. Webber, I was pretty aggressive right there on the track limits, but we got away with it. I am confident right here that I have set the quickest lap of the race. I don't see how Hamilton can go any faster. Never say never, but we're going to cross the stripe, and definitely a 1:33.2. That's not even a contest, I don't think. So, yeah, we have got the fastest lap now. As you can see, Webber putting so much pressure on the back of Fernando Alonso. Obviously, we're just not going to run down Hamilton. Nobody's going to run him down. But we are in the battle for 2nd place. All over the back of Mark Webber here as we go up the elevation. Going for it. Send it up the inside. And easy move into 3rd place now. And it's going to be interesting here down the front straightaway. He's going to be pretty close and have an opportunity with that DRS. I did not mean to just send her right there, but we have, in fact, sent it. And into 2nd place we go here in Bahrain. Now, how many Mercedes 1-2s have we had to start the season? I don't remember, but it won't be the first time, obviously, as we still have to hang on for a lap and a half, but I'm feeling pretty confident at this point now. I feel like at this point I've got pace for Hamilton. It's just he's just far too ahead to actually be able to do anything with that pace, of course. We gained 4/10 of a second there on Hamilton. Final lap underway here in Bahrain. It's been once again a very, very good drive. Of course, we kind of slowed our pace down after that one little mishap, and then it's just all about recovering after that big lockup in turn 10, and we've done a very solid job of that. Hamilton had incredible pace at the beginning of the second run, as I'm a little bit worried about my feel. Okay, no, we're fine. I've been running on Rich for a while now, and I kind of forgot to check it. But yeah, I mean, what a race here in Bahrain for us. Again, we are closing in quickly on Hamilton. Just not enough here. Now, he set, like I said, such a quick start to the second run that he made himself untouchable here in the final portion of these final laps. All right, coming up on the final turn, we have gained a huge amount of time, 3.4 seconds. The gap between myself and Lewis, and I'm sure even less by the time we cross the line, but it's not enough. Hamilton comes through to win in Bahrain. We're going to come home in second place. The Mercedes 1-2, we will absolutely tank that, but just once again short up of our teammate there of Lewis Hamilton. All right, there we have the finishing order with Hamilton, myself, Alonso on the podium over Webber and Vettel, both coming up short there. As you can see, Adrian Suttles there with a nice top 10. Raikkonen had a DNF there, so very unfortunate. Felipe Massa, where did he end up? P12. We know he had some issues early on. We take a look at the standings. Hamilton now takes the lead by 4 points over myself. Vettel, Webber just behind, which also means they're not far behind in the constructors. 60 points between ourselves and Red Bull there at the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And the next one, we head to Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix. Home race, of course, for Felipe. I keep saying for Felipe. Fernando Alonso. But that's going to wrap it up for us. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching again. Have a great day, everybody.